Hey, good morning, good afternoon from once. I hope you're doing well and taking good care of yourselves during this time. And I just hoping and reminding you to take the precautions that have been given by the health authorities and the government. Just stay safe and also remember to do the assignments that the teachers are giving you. Also, I would like you to make sure that you keep contact with the teachers, do a follow-up, and make sure that you find your teachers. You write comments after the lessons is in the portal. There is that space where you can write comments and ask questions. You could also seek for numbers, contacts for teachers, and just call them for clarity and maybe to be explained further what you seem to not to understand in the lessons that are given. So this is week 4, and our grammar lesson is about reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns. Remember, we know what pronouns are. We have done that before, and so today we're just learning about one of the types of pronouns, which is reflexive pronouns. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to define a pronoun and also define a reflexive pronoun and give examples and use them correctly, both in writing and speaking. Yes, you should be able to define reflexive pronouns and correctly use them in sentences. That is what you should be able to do by the end of this lesson. And we go straight to definitions. A pronoun is a word that is used in the place of nouns or adjectives. A pronoun is a word or words that are used in the place of nouns or adjectives. In that case, it means you replace. You take one word which is a noun or a pronoun and replace it with a pronoun. You take a word which is a noun and replace it with a pronoun. A noun or adjective, take the name and replace with a pronoun. So that is what the definition of a pronoun. Reflexive pronouns, they are special kinds of pronouns. They are special in a way that because they are used when the object of a sentence is the same as the subject. So that is special. A reflexive pronoun is used when the object of a sentence is the same as the subject. That means the subject that is in the sentence is the same thing that is in the object, and so you cannot use the same word because that will be repetition, which is wrong in grammar. In English, you should not repeat the same word, like Moses. Moses is calling Moses. Okay, that's possible. You can call someone else called Moses, but you cannot say like Moses is my name and Moses is in Kenya. Moses is my name and Moses is a man. Moses is my name and Moses is my name and he is and I am Kenyan. You see, so you should change, like don't use the same thing, the same word many times. It's irritating. It is wrong grammatically, and it is also it brings boredom to keep on repeating the same thing. So that's why we have pronouns, so that we can avoid such mistakes. Each personal pronoun has its own reflexive form. Each personal pronoun has its own reflexive form. We are going to learn that right now. So the table below shows personal pronouns with their equivalent reflexive pronouns. The table shows personal pronouns with their equivalent reflexive pronouns. For example, personal pronoun I, these are the personal pronouns I, you in singular, you in plural, he, she, it, we, they. The equivalent reflexive pronouns, because we have learned that each personal pronoun has its own equivalent reflexive pronoun. So the equivalent for I is myself, you, yourself, you, plural, yourselves, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, we, ourselves, they, themselves, themselves. So those are the equivalent personal pronouns with their reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used when, number one, reflexive pronouns are used when, number one, when the object and the subject are similar. For example, she beat herself. That's number one. How and when the pronouns, reflexive pronouns, are used. Number one is when the object and the subject are similar. She beat herself. Number two, the subject she and the object herself are similar and they represent the same person. They betrayed themselves. You see, they and themselves is representing the same person. So they, the subject, themselves, the object, they are similar, the same thing. Next, Matthew likes himself. This is what I was trying to explain when I was talking about repetition. Like, you cannot say Moses likes Moses and I'm talking about myself. That would be wrong. You can only say that Matthew likes himself, Moses likes himself, I like myself. So number two, reflexive pronouns are used when, number two, when they are used as the object of prepositions in the sentences below. The words underlined are prepositions and the ones in boldface are the objectives of those prepositions. Young bought a pencil for himself. So that for, you see, when they are used as the object preposition. So this one is the object for, this is the preposition. The word for is the preposition for the pronoun himself, which is the object. Okay, now Halima mopped the room by herself. Halima mopped the room by herself. The madman talks to himself. So reflexive pronouns can be used when the object when they are used as the object of prepositions. Okay, and we have seen that the words which are underlined, actually they are prepositions, and they are prepositions of the object, and the objects herein are pronouns. Number three, reflexive pronouns are used when they are when emphasizing the subjects, when you need to emphasize or to put more effort on the subject. Number one, example, I ate all the rice myself. This means no one else had any. So what does that mean? I am putting emphasis on myself. I ate it all so that nobody else could have any. Number 2, Dan will wash the clothes himself. This means she will be helped by no one. Dan will wash the clothes himself. So you're emphasizing on the subject. So that means nobody should help him. Maybe it's an order that is given by the mother because maybe he did something wrong, and so the mother instructs and emphasizes that Dan will wash the clothes himself. Number 4. Those are the places or the instances or when reflexive pronouns are used. Can you differentiate between the pair of sentences below? Just attempt to do it. You can even comment down there and I will see your answer. But remember, after this tutorial, after the next slide actually is the answers. So she bought the pen herself. She bought the dress for herself. Can you differentiate those two sentences? What's the difference in meaning? She bought the pen herself. And number 2, she bought the dress for herself. Okay? Are you able to differentiate? Let's check out the answer. She bought the pen herself. That one means she's the one who bought the pen. She bought the pen herself. It means she is the one who bought the pen. She bought the dress for herself. That one means that she is the one who bought the dress, and the dress was for herself. The dress is for her. She's the one who bought the dress, and the dress is for her. Practice. Fill in the correct form of reflexive pronoun for each blank space. Fill in the correct form of reflexive pronoun for each blank space. Number 1. In the evening, we went to the market to buy ourselves food to cook. In the evening, we. So there is personal pronoun we, and its equivalent reflexive pronoun is our. Okay? Our. So in the evening, we went to the market to buy ourselves food to cook. Ourselves, plural. Ourselves food to cook. Put asterisk there. Number 2. I don't know whether they went to school or whether they taught themselves. I don't know whether they went to school or whether they taught themselves. Number 3. If you hurt yourself, don't cry to anyone. If you hurt yourself, don't cry to anyone. Number 4. This cat caught the rat itself. This cat caught the rat itself. Number 5. Whenever I see myself in a mirror, I smile to myself. Whenever I see myself in a mirror, I smile to myself. Now the assignment comes. Fill in just the same way you have done. We have done the practice. You just attempt the assignment the same way by filling in the correct reflexive pronoun for each blank space. That little duck is washing dash in the pond. Jonathan ate all the food dash. So you write in your books. Make sure that you indicate the week number. This is week 4. Indicate the date. Indicate the lesson title, and make some notes for reflexive pronouns before doing the assignment. So once again, Thank you very much for having me. You have this lesson. I will be following through to check your comments, and please make sure that if you need any explanation, clarification, just be free to talk. Just comment down there, and we'll be able to reply to you. Thank you so much again for having me, and goodbye.